beyond that point, your lordship. According to your past track record, I've perished already. Doomed? Does that word? Yes, it rings a very big bell. The Phenom is going to start this off with one of the Beverleys.
Six-man tag team action. Circa 1991. Superfly Snuka in the ring. Far side. Now it's Greg the Hammer Valentine, Superfly Jimmy Snuka, and the Texas Tornado Kerry Von Erich teaming up in six-man tag team action. Circa 1991, WWF Superstars here on the episodic YouTube adventure Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel for Chaos Corner, and Flashback. Sit back and relax. Snuka, beautiful leapfrogs, reverse knife edge. Pat Tanaka in the ring against Snuka. I had a chance to work with Pat Tanaka a couple of times. Unbelievable gentleman. What a legend. What an honor to work with Pat Tanaka. So it's Pat Tanaka and the Beverly Brothers against Valentine Snuka and Kerry Von Erich. Welcome back, fans. Welcome back, IWC. It's me, it's the GOC. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. Austin Nance, my brother, thanks for being here. OTS Tribal Queen, I hope you're doing well. Hold it down, keep it real, and maintain in that chat. Drop an elbow on that like button. Come on. Temporary distraction, stress reliever, thanks for being here. Hot open here. Bang, right in. Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich in the ring. Collar and elbow against one of the Beverly Brothers. You guys remember the Beverly Brothers. I know this is going back to 91. Big shoulder block. Von Erich in trouble. Beverly Brothers wearing the purple and white. Von Erich in the lavender green with purple boots, laying in the right hands on the turnbuckle. Listen to the crowd. And again, listening to Gorilla Monsoon gives me chills. Big clothesline by Von Erich. Cross side, face first into the turnbuckle. Beverly Brothers out of the way. Von Erich straight into the ring post. How about the team of Hammer, Snuka, and Von Erich, 91, huh? No rhyme, no reason? Beverly Brothers were underrated. Both good grapplers. The Bleach Blondes, you guys remember the Beverly Brothers? And Pat Tanaka's a legend. Underrated. And when he was with B.A.D.D. Bad Company in the AWA, they were a force to reckon with. Hammer's in now. Elbow, elbow, elbow. Wow. The camera's okay. I got the op board down here. This is old school. VHS. DVD together. The bells, the whistles, what's it called? You'd never know I graduated from CSB, right? Far side. The Hammer's in now. Big clothesline. Broken up by the Beverly Brothers. Again, here in 91, both companies were down. WWF, WCW, Tanaka in now against Valentine. And Tanaka obviously part of the Orient Express. Konnichiwa, bitches. Arigato from the Chaos side. Big back body drop. Man, did Tanaka get about 10 feet in the air. Valentine just kicking his ass from pillar to post. Here's the tag. Here comes Snuka. Again, no rhyme, no reason for this 6-man tag. Setting up going into the Survivor Series. That's what we've had the last few episodes of Flashback on. Go back and check them out, whether you're watching on a replay or not. Like, subscribe, share this out. Leave a comment. It helps us get in the algorithm. I can't thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart for being here. I honestly mean it. Much love and respect. Down into the groin of Snuka. As I said on the last couple of episodes of Flashback here, it's my nutcracker. Here's the tag. Beverly Brothers are in against Snuka. Double underhook. Beautiful suplex. Again, Gino Monsoon, Gorilla, if you will, and Lord Alfred Hayes. And outside the ring with the Beverly Brothers and Tanaka is Leaping Lanny Poffo, Poet Laureate. He's a poet, and I guess he knows it, at least back then. Snuka in the ring against one of the Beverly Brothers, backbreaker. Down goes Snuka. Again, no rhyme or reason to this 6-man tag, but leading into Survivor Series, you can see where they were going with the storytelling. Why the matchups. Beautiful double axe handle by Snuka. Here's the tag. Here comes in the Texas Tornado. Misses with the clothesline. With the discus punch, he recovers. A little sloppy there, and down goes Tanaka. And there it is. Von Erich pins Tanaka. The old halls. It's cold outside here in the greater New England tri-state northeast area. And the shadows of Titan Towers, as we're watching here on Flashback. We don't want any copyright strikes. Again, it's nice to see the late, great Joey Morella in ring. And then listening to his father, Gorilla, on the play-by-play here. Again, it brings goosebumps to me, brother, sister. And now the Beverly Brothers turning on Tanaka. Little bots there on the double team. We hop right into, again, you never know what I'm going to present, how it's going to happen here. These are the tapes that were recorded in real time, live, in the era of what we're talking about. Brian Costello, my old buddy in Peter Weeks, Brian Costello. Good friend and WWF legend and boys with Mario Mancini, Paul Roma. I love Brian Costello. He was one heck of a talent back in his day. Underrated. Been everywhere in the United States, around the world, Japan. Brian Costello, a true legend. And the Road Warriors jump him off right from the rip. Costello's in big trouble. And Brian, to this day, runs IAW down in Indiana. Big drop kick by Animal. Costello's outside the ring with Hawk. Animal dropping the elbow. Remember where we are, circa 1991. Let's listen to the Road Warriors as they go split screen.
And who's to say natural disasters after Survival Series, if we'll have any competition left?
Leading into Survivor Series 91, we're on WWF Superstars. Costello in the ring being double teamed by Animal and Hawk. Hawk picks up Brian. Over his head goes Costello. I feel for you, Brian. Walking him around. Boom, dumps him out like yesterday's news. Costello begging off on Hawk now. Here on Flashback, Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. Costello in the corner. Big knife edge by Hawk. Brian wearing the yellow trunks, the yellow knee pads, the black boots. Reverse neck breaker by Hawk on Costello. Brian selling his ass off. Flying fist to the forehead on Costello. Up to his feet. Far side goes Costello. Hawk, big shoulder block on Costello. Tags an Animal. Brian, get up, brother. Animal gets him. Far side off the ropes. Big power slam. Costello is out. Persona non grata. Listen to the crowd. How did you survive this, Costello? Brian, if you will. Here's the tag. Warriors taking over on Costello. Far side, double team effort. Big clothesline into the corner. Costello's reeling. He's in big trouble. Animal gets him up on his shoulders. Hawk's on the top rope. Here it comes. Clothesline off the top. Costello head over heels. Hawk with the pin. Put it in the books. The LOD. Holy cramoly. And now the Road Warriors were the World Tag Team Champions at the time. Brian, I love seeing you on TV. I remember watching this live. My condolences, brother. I hope you're doing okay. Happy holidays. They're even showing the replay. Hawk has Costello, the neck breaker, the big power slam. Beautiful bumps, Brian. And then off the top rope, the clothesline. Oh, what a rush. The Legion of Doom. Roma and Mancini's brother. I consider him my brother too. Brian Costello. Let's go backstage. Bobby the Brain Heenan, Sean Mooney, and the world champion Nature Boy Ric Flair. Ooh.
And this is directed to you, World Wrestling Federation champ Hulk Hogan. And you listen very carefully with those big dumb ears, because the real world champion has something to say.
It goes like this. Right now, tonight, I'm in your very own backyard. I've traveled the world over, calling your name, Hogan.
Motion detected at front
right
camera.
now, national television, listen up. Because
They're always listening and watching.
you can run,
Motion detected at front door.
because everywhere you go,
If he's for us, no one can be against us.
When are you going to wrestle Flair? When are you going to hulk up and get in Flair's face? When are you going to shut him up? Well, Hogan, I'm waiting, and I'm becoming very impatient. I'm the greatest wrestler alive today. The real world heavyweight wrestler.
I think he's pretty accurate
You don't like
at that
it,
point.
Hogan? Do something about it. And meanwhile, what are you going to do, Hulk Hogan, when Ric Flair runs wild on you?
Woo! We did it together in stereo. You owe me a beer, Flair. No, wait. You've had too much to drink already. No offense, man. What'd I say? Kayfabe. Too much? Too soon? Too late? Let's listen to the Fink. The Fink. Perhaps the best ring announcer ever. Could we be in agreement on that? And there's Colonel Mustafa, or whatever they're calling him, but it's the Iron Sheik. It's crazy how he went to Colonel Mustafa after the Iron Sheik. I get it. What a legend. They did this for the whole time frame. Remember 91? And here he is against the big boss man. We're in Madison Square Garden, 1991. The Fink is on the call. Big boss man in all the leather with the PR24. Shout out to my brothers in blue. 25 years behind the walls.
He tore the roof off Madison Square Garden.
Against the Iron Sheik. Again, well past his prime here as Colonel Mustafa at 91, but still had gas in the tank. And here comes Irwin R. Shyster, Mike Rotundo.
IRS, what's he doing out here?
Monsoon and Heenan on the call. We're in Madison Square Garden, the Mecca. Does it get any better than this?
Referee,
IRS is going to talk.
this match. The big boss man should not be allowed to wrestle. He is a tax cheat. He's a tax evader. And IRS is going to see to it, big boss man, that you're put in jail. Get that guy out of here.
IRS. And from behind, the Iron Sheik, a.k.a. Mustafa, with those boots taking over on Boss Man.
Big boss man, referee now.
You could see the Sheik, who was in tremendous shape at one time. And again, the Sheik is a legend, especially back in the 70s, the 60s. Fans don't realize this. Besides what he did just in the WWF and where it ended his career in WCW. Here in 91, you could see it's really taken his toll and how his skills have deteriorated. Double clotheslines, off the ropes, Boss Man, down goes Sheik. Now Boss Man is chasing IRS out the arena. The Sheik is posing. Hawk Fu! He said it long before the girl did. Come on, give him some credit.
He's got a man like Mustafa to wrestle, and he's worrying about somebody else.
Back in the ring, Boss Man. Big body slam on Mustafa the Sheik. Iron Sheik. Again, remember the era, the time frame, 1991. Remember where WWF was at the time. That's why I present this to you. Survivor Series. We just came out of Survivor Series. The Bloodline, War Games, so on and so forth. It's all for a reason. That's why you're here. And thank you for being here. Much love and respect, as I said, and I'll continue to say it. Temporary distraction, stress reliever for both of us, all of us. Be quiet. What'd I say?
However, it is a very, very good.
The Halls really helps out, I gotta tell you. He's gonna post Mustafa the Sheik, Boss Man, outside the ring. No, singing soprano, that's my nutcracker, that never gets old. Oh, the cojones. Boss Man was an incredible athlete in how he made this work in the WWF. He really was. I've heard nothing but good things about Trailer. And we know the Sheik had his demons, but what a man. Heenan and Monsoon, we're in the guard. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I skip 8, 9, 2. I think I missed one. 2. Boss Man laying in 10 to the noggin. Sheik taking out a foreign object. Something, and he stabs, jabs Boss Man in the throat. Down goes Boss Man in the larynx, in the windpipe. The Sheik is hitting it quick. Referee's trying to find it. Sheik was savvy. He played his part right. Did anyone ever get over more controversial than Sheik? Whether it was with Hogan, Slaughter, Backlund, him and Nikolai against the U.S. Express, so on and so forth. He really made a career for himself. Rest in peace, Sheiky. Rest in peace, Boss Man. These guys were true entertainers. And the commentary's better than anything. I know I'm stepping over him, I'm speaking over him, but you're here for me too, right? Flashback! I'm enjoying myself. I don't know about you. Nice salto suplex by Sheik on Boss Man. Sheik. You guys know my history with the Sheik, right? Hanging out in Chicago, House of Blues, Crowbar, hotels. Jerry Springer, Amazing Tales. Yeah, the Sheik and Chaos. It's here on the channel. Navigate the playlist. Sheik going for the suplex again. Boss Man blocks it. Reversal. Big suplex. Down goes Mustafa, a.k.a. the Sheik, by Boss Man. Again, the commentary's low, so I'm going to step over him. I'm going to do my play-by-play. And if you don't like it, you can change the fucking channel. Nice power slam by Boss Man. Here's the cover. Put it in the books. Sheik did the job. Good man, Sheik. Hey, listen, you know the story. They paid him for 2 years in WCW. He wanted nothing. They're just going to have him job out to people. They told him to stay home because the match was so bad. They forgot about him. The contract rolled over, and they had to pay him the second year, the Sheik. Now, this is in the 90s. That's what you get here on the channel. Here we go. The fake.
323 pounds, the Berserker.
John Nord, a.k.a. the Berserker, dressed as the Viking. Listen, 91 in the WWF had the stars, had the ratings, had the money, but they were the shites in a lot of different ways, man. For Jizzle, my nizzle, for Izzle, no nizzle. You know what this Sizzle, Big Daddy Sizzle, Chaos Sizzle, against the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. The excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart. And again, you guys know my history with him. I said it on the last tapes of Flashback. When I was commissioner for the NAWA, we booked Bret the Hitman Hart for a long double shot weekend, and it was the first time he had appeared back in the New York area since the Montreal screw job. And I was the commissioner. Good job on that one from the NAWA. And it was a pleasure to be able to pick his brain. He was humble. He was kind. He took time out to talk to the boys in dressing rooms, take photos, whatever you wanted. Bret the Hitman Hart. The real deal. And I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. Nord the Barbarian, the Berserker. Again, remember the era. And Bret the Hitman Hart. Madison Square Garden. Here on Flashback. I know I'm talking a lot. That's why I got the halls. That's why I have the aggravation.
He may never get that opportunity.
Motion detected at front door. There's a lot going on out there. I wonder if it's UPS or Federal Express or whoever delivers. Maybe I have a package out there. Maybe Santa stopped by early. I don't know. You make the call. Bret the Hitman Hart. The Berserker. Again, the crazy gimmicks here in the late 80s, early 90s. How they changed everyone around. Cartoons. I get it. And this era was tough. But they still had the ratings, the ticket sales, the advertisement, the promotions, and the stars. Corny. I'm not liking a lot of the different gimmicks here, but you can't argue with the results of what the fans were into at that time. I mean, I was an NWA fan. Even though I grew up in the Northeast, NWA to me might have had the edge on the old World Wrestling Federation. Now, the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, I was a fan of that before the NWA. But when it came into the late 70s, early and middle 80s, into the late 80s, it was the NWA, man. Even though they exploded WWF-wise in the middle 80s, and I was there for that, it was close, man. I gotta tell you, just giving you my views and thoughts here. Oh, it's all opinion, it's all conjecture. As Bret the Hitman Hart and the Berserker are slugging it out in the middle of the ring, here in the Garden.
He wants to fight.
He certainly does, doesn't he?
Sure does.
Beautiful hip toss by Hart. Over goes the big man. Big clothesline over the top rope. Out goes Nord. Out goes the Berserker. Slides back in the ring. Swings, misses. Atomic drop by Bret the Hitman Hart. Hart was unbelievable. In reverse atomic drop. And out over the top rope goes the Berserker. Nice bump. Nice way to take over the top rope. You can learn a lot by watching this era. I've said it, whether it's the promos, the talking, the vignettes, and the in-ring work. You just can.
Could be a ploy. You never know.
Back in the ring, headbutt to the abdomen area as the Berserker tries to take over on Hart. And Hart could work with anybody, no matter what size that you are or that you were. It could be middleweight, cruiserweight, light heavyweight, heavyweights. Bret Hart manipulated the body and could work with anybody. That's why, to me, he's one of the best ever in that era. He just was. It's just that simple. A lot of people want to jizz over fucking Shawn Michaels, cream over him. And he was great talent. I get it. But him being the way he was as a person, that didn't help. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not. I think Michaels, and you're going to say I'm crazy, I think he was overrated. I think Bret was the better grappler, the better persona. I get it. The Heartburn Kid, the Heartbreak Kid. Listen, he had great matches for the era. But let's look at the competition he also had as well. He's not, a lot of people have him in their top 3, best ever, top 5. To me, he's not even in the top 10. Maybe I'm a little biased. I've met Michaels. It was briefly in the early 90s. Kind of aloof, arrogant, a prick, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. He could be a great guy. It was a brief interaction. Now they're outside the ring. Heartman, Berserker rolls in and breaks up the count. I hate to call him Berserker. It's Nord the Barbarian. I get John Nord. A lot of similarities to Bruiser Brody. Face first into the steel garters, steel rails there as Barbarian, Nord the Barbarian, Berserker, tomato, potato, patata, slams Bret Hart into it. Now he's taking the TV cables. He's going to choke out Hart outside the ring.
That's a microphone cable around the neck. Could you disqualified here?
That's the only trouble. If he gets too carried away with what he's doing.
Rolls in, breaks up the count. Very aware. 3 times he's done that now to Berserker. And again, a lot of similarities to Bruiser Brody here. He's doing the laying down in the ring, the hose in tribute to him, whatever you want to call it, imitating him. There was only one Bruiser Brody. Rest in
But the
peace.
Bronco remains in a very, very commanding situation.
I don't think that the Hitman expected this kind of offense out of the Berserker.
And the
Clubbing forearm across the chest of Bret Hart as he's on the apron. Barbarian the Berserker stands over him. Listen, you know what I'm talking about.
Scoops him up. Ooh.
Big body slam by the Berserker on Bret Hart. Hart taking a beating right now. Earlier he was kicking ass on Berserker. Off the top rope. And he misses with the leg drop off of the second rope, the Berserker. Here's the turn.
Well, I don't know.
Not selling it that great. Hart back to his feet. Big. Wait, he's going for the body slam. Hart reverses it into a press. 2 count. And he rolls Hart outside the ring.
The concrete once again. Raw power. That's the Berserker.
And the Hitman getting back on the apron much too quickly. Well, maybe
Big shoulder block. Slides in Bret Hart. Far side off the ropes is Hart. Oh, Berserker with a knee to the abdomen. The bun zone, the Labanza. Hart's doubled over in pain. Hebner, the referee, trying to check in on him.
authority on it right in the very beginning.
Lord Alfred Hayes really wasn't. It's nice to hear his voice for nostalgia. Nostalgia just ain't what it used to be. But I'll tell you, Lord Alfred Hayes, I don't know. He's got the brain of a turnbuckle. I get it. He was a legend in some circles. All right, relax. And he was a heck of a grappler at one time. Mick Carter. Kind of a weirdo, though, huh? What is your opinion of Lord Alfred? I liked Hayes, but I don't know a lot about him. I never met him. Think about Lord Alfred Hayes, though. They use him as the butt of a lot of jokes.
He's got one speed, straight ahead. He's barely sweating.
Nice arm bar by. Actually, it's a rear chin lock by Barbarian. Nord the Barbarian, aka the Berserker on Hart, slowing it down. He's on his knees. Hart, they're both on the middle of it, down in the middle of the canvas. Now back to their feet.
Very possible.
And you hear the crowd isn't crazy. They're not going over the top here.
Very easily lose it. Is that Fuji over there in the boxes? In the dress? Not in the dress.
Crowd kind of quiet, sitting on their hands, and 2 stars. Going for the pile driver. Berserker on Bret Hart. Is he going to hit this one? And he hits it on Bret Hart. The Berserker hits the pile driver on Hart. Holy bejesus. And Hart kicks out.
He wasn't quite up far enough on the chest of the Hitman, but he did hook the leg, you're right. A little crudely done, but...
It's interesting. The crowd, very silent at this time. You can almost hear crickets in the garden. And Bret Hart's in the ring. Take a note on this. I hope your notebooks are out. We're heading into the Survivor Series 1991 here on Flashback. Drop an elbow on that like button. Thanks for being here. We're going through several different episodes of Flashback, so don't go anywhere. You never know when I'm going to go off the air. You never know what I'm going to say. You never know what's going to happen. I just know that you're going to come back.
He just may like doing what he does best, hurting people.
Back to his feet now.
That may be enough of a reward.
Hart and the Berserker. Back elbows by Bret Hart. Berserker misses with the big boot. Oh, but the big slam by Berserker on Hart.
Here we go. We got a new champion. Once again now.
Bret Hart kicks out again. 2 big finishing maneuvers, what you would think, and he kicked out. This is for the Intercontinental Championship. This is for the title.
And where is the excellence of execution now, Gorilla?
Not evident, is it?
Not really. We have
And they're working. Hart in the corner. Berserker going far side.
Now what is he going to try?
What's he setting up for? And he misses with the big shoulder block. Into the turnbuckle goes Berserker. Misses with a clothesline. This is Bret Hart's chance.
in our direction.
Oh, and he goes for the atomic drop and drops him over the top rope again. I'll say it again. That's my nutcracker, man. The Berserker, the 6'9" Berserker on the top rope. And now Hart's going to shake it. Shaking up the cojones. He's going to shake him and then he's going to stir him.
I think that the Hitman is waiting.
Berserker has bounced back into the ring off his bazongas. Big headbutt by Bret Hart. Side leg sweep. Bret Hart used that headbutt pretty well. And he's not Samoan, Fijian. 2 count and Berserker kicks out. Think about that. Bret Hart, that was a powerful small package by Bret Hart. 2 count. Berserker kicks out.
That tank is still on F.
Not a bad bout. Working the crowd up.
Well executed.
And that is the excellent.
I see something. That could be Eli. That could be Emily. Fans, don't go anywhere. Even if I jump off, we're coming right back. What a match.
He's getting up again.
But very slowly.
Bret Hart, the Berserker, Madison Square Garden, 1991, right before 91 Survivor Series, and the Berserker does a split. Not intentionally. Hart could be setting him up. Sharpshooter, figure four. What's he going to go for?
Going for it. He don't have a hook.
And Barbarian, Berserker, kicks out.
Got a thumb right in the eye.
Nice reversal.
Those huge legs of the Berserker.
He's too big for the sharpshooter.
I think so.
Berserker back to his feet.
In that part of his.
Pulling the hair of Bret Hart. Far side, off the ropes goes Hart.
On the offense.
Misses with the clothesline. Crucifix by Hart into the pin. And there's the cover. Unbelievable. Crucifix out of nowhere. Bret the Hitman Hart retains his title. Solid bout, man. Wow. Nice crucifix. Bret the Hitman Hart. I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. We're not going anywhere. Flashback. Don't you dare miss it.